John, Sarah, Bubbles the nerd fighting baby. Just do it. First of all, congratulations are due to John and Sarah Green. Hank announced on Twitter about 11 hours ago that the baby had been born. Actually, what he said on Twitter was 8 pounds 9 ounces DFTBaby, but we all knew what that meant. Oh, and obviously, I'm congratulating John and Sarah on the fact that Sarah had the baby, not on the fact that Hank announced it on Twitter. Also, the fact that I know that Hank announced it on Twitter is because somebody made a YouTube video about it, and not because I'm on Twitter, because I'm not on Twitter. Well, that's a lot of disclaimers right up front. Let's move on. So yeah, John Green is a father now, and in his last video, he expressed some serious doubts as to whether or not he would be a good father, which I think is normal for all first-time fathers. Anybody who is about to have a baby is going to be in a state of mindless panic, especially when the baby is born. Well, actually, no, not so much my father. When my mom announced that she was going into labor with me, the first thing my dad said was, "Do I have time to take a shower?" So, yeah, anyway, I don't think that it's at all unusual for first-time parents to doubt their ability to be good parents. I imagine that if a time ever comes when I have children of my own, then I will doubt my ability to be a good father. However, in this video, I hope to state a pretty well-reasoned argument as to why John Green is going to make a good father. The reason why I think this is because John is a nerd fighter. John is, in fact, one of the co-founders of Nerdfighteria. And nerd fighters, by their very nature, exhibit very, very good parenting qualities. Let's look at some of the core values of Nerdfighteria for a moment. We value education. We value reading. We value thoughtful and critical debate and examination. We value people accepting themselves for who they are, and we value accepting other people for who they are. In short, this baby's gonna have a pretty good teacher and a pretty good role model. One who has already served as a good teacher and a good role model to a number of children. And John, what is more important than having all the answers to those difficult questions is the ability to teach your child how to find those answers for himself. And this is an ability that you have, John, because you have spent the last 3 years encouraging all of us, all of the people that watch you, to think critically, to examine things critically, to question, to debate. Raise your child in the same way as you raise Nerdfighteria, and you're gonna be fine. Just to close out this video, assuming that I have time for it, I want to share a story. My sister's gonna love me for this. My sister Cassie had a dream about John and Sarah's baby. First of all, she dreamed that she had been called in to babysit the baby. But the baby was kind of unusual because the baby was eating people. And she was trying to get the baby to stop eating people and trying to figure out what was wrong, but Hank kept saying, no, it's okay, it's fine, it's cool, he's just testing out his power. And somewhere during the course of the dream, Cassie realized that the baby was in fact eating Decepticons. Nerdfighteria has a new citizen, everyone. John, Sarah, congratulations. I'll see the rest of you later. Bye-bye. So wait, if this baby is half Yeti, does that mean that we're only gonna see half of the baby at any one time? Slugbug Pink.